my God. So let's go, you bum. Yes. Oh. Oh, get that out of here. He hit that. Oh my God. Go away. Let's go.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
No.
This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago.
Please don't hit the wall. Let's go. Let's go.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Here's 2nd and a yard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They're just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this.
They think Microsoft is going to buy EA or Activision, so EA or Rockstar after this.
Okay.
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
EA?
Rodgers going to throw. That's complete. Okuebuna. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open.
That would
just
be,
a little
that would be,
underneath
it
route,
worked
just
more
trying
than
to free up some
Activision, I would
space.
think, right?
And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
EA was all about money, though.
Interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He hits Adams complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually
like what people fail to forget about that though is it's not as simple as them just spending money and buying a company. Actually have to get signed off by a whole bunch of different government agencies, both in the U.S. and overseas.
They're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Hey.
That loss of 3.
I think over here is, what is it, the SCC or some shit like that, and I think the European Commission and shit like that.
Throwing is Rodgers.
That's my
Looking
fault.
for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
On first down, it's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Wow.
This is taken in. It's complete. There he goes, right side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
That is pathetic.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He did too.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
How did I miss that? Come on, man.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that doesn't feel good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. Open man is Duvernay. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
This one incomplete. Almost picked up by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, That's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Eluding the pressure right. They'll leave it for Montgomery complete. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. Play action. It's Fields. He'll buy some time right. Room to run past midfield. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a hole. A big play there on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Flush to his right. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 22. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
What? That was the one I said that she throws out like a, it's called wrecking ball. She throws out like this little thing that I guess goes towards the enemies, and after it bounces on the ground, it releases like these little pads that give, like, I guess people buy it a speed boost, and then it explodes. It's gonna be nice.
Is it like
They snap it to Fields.
I don't think it's that far. I don't know like the specifics.
Just inside the 20.
They don't release the little
That's a
trailer
big pickup on first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Hola.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
I got up there in like a month and a half, 2 months.
I wouldn't mind hopping back on, but I need a squad.
As the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Take everybody down with you.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I had the most fun with it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Like, we might not have won,
start
but
for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you
was
just
never there.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping
They have a game mode
back. He was never there. What you mean?
They're gonna have a game mode that's perfect for you. It's gonna be control. Now you down, you control A, B, or C, and back up points.
Give me 5 months to get back at it.
Oh God.
Boxing match?
We'll get that complete to Albert O. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. That's taken in by Duvernay.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's awful. He got to get in front of that.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. But you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season...
Oh, my God. Come on, Adam.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, it's Rodgers. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
But I will be down when I come back.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
You bitch.
And they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Oh.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
Man, always got a problem.
For the offense.
Hey, that sounded like meow.
He was getting. He would look like he was about to get his ass whooped. I'll just say that.
You got a power outage from the white boys he's replacing.
Touchdown!
What's he replacing him?
That man right there, John Ross, remember, he ran the fastest combine 40 in history, 4.22 seconds.
I don't even get mad at
that speed right there. Wow.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say,
I can't make the, I can't have it like John Ross.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Like, ain't shit I could do about Jair getting bullied by John Ross.
Underway. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Here's Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. Devin Duvernay. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now he dumps this off over the middle and to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's a pick. Oh, my God.
On play action, Fields. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I like that right there.
Yeah.
Not only was it the right
that's what I'm
play, throwing it away like that.
I literally put
oxygen trying to chase
nothing, just chucked it
Bills
free.
or
Live to fight another down, right?
Gosh. He's getting his 3rd downs. Fuck.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Flushed out right. Bears it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
Good route, actually.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Fields on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete. And 8 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields.
They don't penalize people for bumping.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right
You can
side.
get
He's
there's no
got
defensive
man
holding. You
complete.
can't get past
And all the way down to the
that
22-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left.
But they only call
A
defensive
chance
pass
to try to add 3 points
like
before heading to the locker room.
right around the catch.
So
Not
even though
before
it's
letting the
first
defensive
down,
holding
here's the
shit.
field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It's a 39-yard attempt to Greg Hatch. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
So we reach halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a pick. Oh my. What am I? Like, what am I supposed to do?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields sliding out of the pocket. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
It's always
only 3 yards on the catch. It's
pass.
3rd down. Now it's Fields.
Thank you, man. Fuck.
That's caught by Montgomery. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra to play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Again, Fields. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Oh my God! Come on, man!
A big play there on the keeper.
An inspirational scramble. All the while absorbing a big-time hit. Well, we know the guys in the huddle appreciate what he's doing. But how about the guys in the press box, the luxury boxes, the guy who signs his checks, and especially the main guy with the headset on the sideline? I'm not so sure they like that so much.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bears are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
Why did he stop? Oh, my God.
What he said hasn't been working. And that, incomplete.
What the fuck did he stop?
Daylight in front if he could have held on, but he didn't. So instead, it's 2nd down. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Let's go. Good fucking throw.
Complete right side to Kmet.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I'm gonna be an ass.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
They ass.
Fields now to
Check
throw.
my stats, they ass.
That's complete to Mooney. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive
underway. Yo.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no? You just throw that out the window. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
I'm dropping picks left.
It's a big play there for Green Bay.
Give me that. Oh, no, please. What did they call? They called pass interference. Oh, my God.
Picked off at the 11. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. So how about that? You draft him in the first round back in April, hoping he'll make some plays for you. And now look at this. Instant dividends. A pick six in his very first NFL game.
Put that ball on the mantle at home, young man.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance.
Yo. How many drop picks am I going to have?
A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on third down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on third down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
Thank you.
Of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10.
Thank you,
third quarter of the season opener. Now they try the right side here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Like when
2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
I think they can catch him.
All right, man. Middle, and it's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. To throw is Fields. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. He'll get that complete to Albert O.
Thank you.
After taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Right tackle.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can.
Quarterback injury?
And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Looking deep for Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. 32 yards. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 24.
The quarterback even got hurt.
Well, he definitely didn't.
Kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Oh my God!
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock.
As many games as the two of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble with the heat than another, and especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball?
You know it's September in the booth, though, when you and I have both removed our coats, and those were gone in the 1st quarter.
They were gone in the 1st quarter, and what we're watching now is a defense mentally giving in and sagging a little bit because they haven't been able to stop it.
45 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
No, I said I realized.
Montgomery on the counter. Montgomery a 1st down and then some. And he'll be taken down at the 26.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And they'll get him down right around the 16. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And his kick is indeed good. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
On the return, Devin Duvernay.
Oh, that's
and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
It's tough. They say under 15 points, Julius Randle. I was like...
He's coming toward you. That's terrible.
The
I was like under
ready to get their next drive underway.
That's terrible.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, and to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Throwing now is Rodgers.
No.
Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. The Packers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Okay.
And he comes back with one complete.
Down earlier,
and he's going to have the
whatever.
Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back.
I think
they've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield.
I pressed the wrong button.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 45. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at the 6-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational
knew it was the
football.
wrong
They look
button
at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
Oh,
and they'll indeed take a knee. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
GG's. GG.
I can't do it.
And they take a knee.
And I did too much wrong. Good shit. Good defense.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And they will take a knee here.
It is what it is. Knew this shit was gonna be tragedy when John Ross bullied Jair, so.
Yeah, right here.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put